grandmother arriving in Te Puna many moons ago, and of course my mother from the Cook Islands, and then my mother following, and we had a business, and I grew up in Bethlehem. We had a fish and chip shop there. And now, we live out here. My children have fond memories out here. My grandchildren come and play out here. I wouldn't mind a playground down at the end of our little beach, because there's a long way to go up the other way to take my grandchildren to the playground. But also I've got a great grandson who's just arrived. And so, we've got many generations also invested in this land, and, we certainly want to protect it. Now, I've heard a lot about where people want to make a difference from the role that they're going to be elected for, and it's all around infrastructure and housing and getting better roads and safe roads and better ratepayer money. And so and I think we all agree. I think that's what I'm hearing coming to the event the other night. We all agree that's what we actually need. But my question to everybody was, what's the way forward? Because I've heard all the problems that we're facing, the issues, and is our term going to be about addressing the issues? That could be one way to approach it, but what about having a vision for the area? What is the way? What do we actually want here? What is Te Puna? What is its identity? This entire region. What is its contribution? What is its identity? So I've had 30 years of work experience in the social sector, and as a workforce development consultant, and what that means is getting people from welfare to work. Right now I'm working with ACC, people who've had long-term serious injury, getting them into work. And so where I might have a point of difference is that I'm really interested in having industries and jobs in our local area, and how do we want to grow that? I love that we can live, work and play in our local area. Now I live here, I work hybrid, but I don't often play here because there's not always the services that I want here in my local area. I might go to Omokoro and I might go to Bethlehem or town. But what do we actually need here to grow? Right now we're working with a local businessman who, and I won't tell you the details because it's sensitive, but he employs 40 people, and because of red tape, he may be in danger of actually closing down. I feel a bit emotional about that, because we don't need another business closing down in our area. We need businesses to thrive, to succeed, and we need to be behind them. We're also working on another project, and so we've been able to escalate that through to central government through some contacts that we have. So hopefully that we get a good result there. We're working on another project where we want to get 10, potentially 20 people off unemployment, and we want to get them into a training program out here to do some of our, one of the labour shortages we have in this country is actually low-skilled labour shortages. Where are they? They're sitting on benefits, and we want to be able to harvest that sort of human potential and get them into work. But what we're looking for is a place to run this training. We've got to go and look for some land, and it's a bit noisy and it's a bit dirty, but we need to get these young people working. This area actually contributes really highly to the GDP of our entire New Zealand economy, and we want to make sure that we're making a contribution to that too. So I'm all for industry, I'm all for growth, and I'm all for innovation, and I'm looking forward to talking to people who are interested in doing the same. Thank you.